Off right here on Sports Radio AM 1300. The Zone. It's a turn to page Tuesday, but it's a Tuesday, so that can only mean one thing. Our guy Joe Cook of Inside Texas. You can follow him at Joseph Cook 89. And Joe, we just heard some conversation about Texas football, the offseason, and the expectations coming into the year. And fair or not, Arch Manning was the hype train of all hype trains last year. The expectations were ridiculous, and he came out and stumbled out of the gate by some measures. But as the season went on, he continued to get better, and by the end of the season, I felt like he was playing some of the best football in the country. Fast forward, 2026-27 season, Arch is the man and will be ready to roll, won't he?
Yeah, that's what everybody's hoping for. I always kind of go back to that draft class that everybody anticipated that had, or at least the quarterback class with Nussmeier and Lagway and Klubnik and so many different guys who just didn't end up being all that great. And I think a lot of people, they watched Arch Manning in that first game against Ohio State, saw his offense only put up 7 points, saw the highlights of him play pretty dang bad against UTEP. And then, kind of tuned out like, oh, he stinks, whatever, not that good. And then, fast forward, he's helping an offense with a lot of problems get through and past those problems based off his own play. I mean, basically helps, along with Ryan Niblett, helps win the game at Mississippi State, survives long enough in the first half against Oklahoma to help win that game and seal that one. Torches Vanderbilt, torches Arkansas, wins the game against Texas A&M and wins the game against Michigan. And I think there are going to be so many people who just tuned him out at the beginning of the year who don't want to, look back on their prior beliefs. They're going to see, okay, this guy's still pretty darn good. He's not perfect, that's for sure. I think he knows that as well. But, I mean, find me maybe aside from Fernando Mendoza and a couple other guys, find me a quarterback who is playing better towards the end of the season. And I'm not sure you're gonna find very many outside maybe Mendoza, maybe Pavia, maybe Simpson. That's about it.